Hello, dear viewers. Today we are going on an amazing journey through the myths of the ancient Greek hero Hercules, renowned for his 12 great labors. These stories are filled with heroism, bravery, and incredible challenges. Get ready for an exciting account of the feats that made Hercules one of the greatest heroes of antiquity. Let's begin. The slaying of the Nemean Lion. Hercules' first labor was to slay the Nemean Lion, a beast that terrorized the vicinity of the city of Nemea. This lion was not only enormous, but also had an almost invulnerable hide that could not be pierced by arrows or swords. Armed only with a bow and arrows, Hercules realized that conventional weapons would not be able to penetrate the lion's skin. Therefore, he decided to confront the lion in hand-to-hand combat. Grasping the lion by the throat, Hercules strangled it with his own hands. Afterward, he skinned the lion and used its hide as both armor and a symbol of his strength, wearing it as an impenetrable shield. The slaying of the Lan Hydra. Hercules' second labor was to battle the Lan Hydra, a multi-headed monster that dwelled in the swamps of Lerna. The Hydra was dangerous not only because of its 9 heads, but also because of its ability to regenerate. When one head was cut off, 2 more would grow in its place. Hercules began the fight against the Hydra with his nephew Iolaus, who assisted him by cauterizing the necks that Hercules severed, preventing the heads from regenerating. When Hercules reached the immortal head of the Hydra, he buried it under a massive rock. The victory over the Hydra showcased Hercules' strategic skills and his ability to find solutions in challenging situations. The capture of the Seran Hind. Hercules' third labor was to capture the Seran Hind, a sacred animal of Artemis with golden antlers and bronze hooves. The hind was incredibly fast and graceful, making it difficult to catch. Hercules spent an entire year pursuing it, using his agility and patience. Finally, he managed to capture the hind and bring it to King Eurystheus. Although the hind was too valuable to be killed, Hercules demonstrated his ability to overcome obstacles to achieve his goal. The capture of the Erymanthian boar. Hercules' fourth labor was to capture the Erymanthian boar, a giant ferocious beast that was wreaking havoc and spreading chaos in the region. Hercules tracked the boar to the snowy slopes of Mount Erymanthos and, using a clever plan, lured it into a trap. With the help of a net and his skill, he managed to capture the boar alive and bring it to King Eurystheus. This labor demonstrated Hercules' ability to work with nature and use his surroundings to achieve his goals. The cleaning of the Augean stables. Hercules' fifth labor was to clean the stables of Augeas, a king who had not cleaned his stables for many years. This was a colossal task, as the accumulated manure covered the entire area. Hercules approached the challenge with creativity. He diverted the waters of 2 rivers, the Alpheus and the Peneus, through the stables to wash away all the filth. This labor required not only Hercules' physical strength, but also his ability to solve problems using unconventional methods. The driving away of the Stymphalian birds. Hercules' sixth labor involved driving away the Stymphalian birds, terrifying creatures with bronze feathers that attacked people and destroyed crops. Hercules used rattles crafted by Hephaestus to scare the birds. The sound of the rattles was so loud and frightening that the birds flew away from their nests and ceased to harm people. This labor demonstrated Hercules' ability to use tools and find unconventional solutions to problems. The capture of the Cretin bull. Hercules' seventh labor involved capturing the Cretin bull, a monstrous creature sent by Zeus as a gift to Crete. The bull was incredibly strong and prone to destroying fields and attacking people, making it a serious threat to the island's inhabitants. Hercules faced numerous challenges on Crete, as the bull was extremely dangerous and elusive, complicating its capture. Hercules spent considerable time tracking the bull through dense forests and rugged mountains where it was hiding. Using his remarkable agility and strategic thinking, Hercules managed to outwit and capture the bull. He employed various methods and techniques to immobilize the animal. With the captured bull, Hercules embarked on a difficult journey back to Greece. The path was challenging due to wild animals and treacherous routes, but Hercules displayed patience and determination. Upon returning, he presented the bull to King Eurystheus, thus completing the task. This labor showcased not only Hercules' physical strength, but also his ability to overcome significant challenges. The stealing of the mares of Diamides. Diamides was a king who owned horses that fed on human flesh. Hercules was tasked with stealing these mares and bringing them back to Greece. Hercules overcame numerous obstacles and battles to achieve his goal. He defeated Diamides himself, freed the horses from their horrific habit, and returned them alive. This labor demonstrates not only Hercules' physical strength, but also his bravery in combating cruelty. The acquisition of the girdle of Hippolita. Hercules' ninth labor involved obtaining the girdle of Hippolita, the queen of the Amazons. The girdle was a magical artifact symbolizing her power and strength. Hercules journeyed to the land of the Amazons to complete this challenging task. Initially, Queen Hippolita welcomed him amicably and was willing to give up the girdle without a fight. However, at the behest of other Amazons who perceived Hercules as a threat, a battle ensued. Hercules demonstrated his bravery and combat skills by fighting the Amazons. During the conflict, he defeated them and captured the girdle. His return with the girdle affirmed his courage and ability to overcome great challenges, despite facing strong resistance. The capture of Geryon's cattle. Hercules' 10th labor involved capturing the cattle of Geryon, a mythical monster with 3 bodies and 6 legs, who lived in the far west in the land of the Hesperides. Geryon was a fierce creature, and his cattle were renowned for their strength and beauty. Hercules embarked on a long journey, crossing the ocean and navigating several difficult routes. Along the way, he faced various challenges and obstacles, including attacks from local creatures and natural elements. When he finally reached Geryon's territory, he found that the monster guarded his herds amidst a maze of obstacles. Hercules fought Geryon and his guards, using both his strength and strategy. After defeating Geryon, Hercules seized the cattle and transported them back to Greece. The return journey was equally perilous, but Hercules overcame all barriers, bringing the cattle to Greece where they were presented to King Eurystheus. This labor showcased not only Hercules' physical strength, but also his persistence and determination in overcoming the most daunting tasks. The retrieval of the apples of the Hesperides. Hercules' 11th labor involved retrieving the golden apples from the garden of the Hesperides, a realm guarded by dragons. Hercules located the garden, but the apples were protected not only by dragons, but also by the giant Atlas, who held up the heavens. Hercules offered to take over Atlas's burden of holding the sky, while Atlas fetched the apples for him. Once Hercules had the apples, he returned them and took back the heavens from Atlas, showcasing his skills in solving complex challenges. The capture of Cerberus. Hercules' final labor was to capture Cerberus, the 3-headed dog guarding the underworld. Hercules descended into the realm of the dead, where he managed to defeat the Guardian and capture Cerberus. He brought the dog to King Eurystheus, demonstrating not only his physical strength, but also his courage in confronting the world of the dead. And so we have completed our tale of the 12 great labors of Hercules. These myths are not just stories of heroism and strength, but also lessons on overcoming challenges and tackling seemingly insurmountable tasks. We hope you enjoyed learning about the feats of this legendary hero. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new videos about myths and legends of the ancients. Until next time,